How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're continuing our unboxing, massive unboxing, multiple videos coming out back to back to back of Marvel United. We have already unboxed the core box with the stretch goals. We've unboxed Asgard. We've unboxed Black Panther. We've unboxed the Sinister Six. Now let's get into Infinity Gauntlet. So this is a larger campaign mode, which is a little bit different than the previous boxes in that you are trying to defeat each of the henchmen, each of his members in succession to then be able to attack Thanos. So if you notice, this actually has a little bit more of a rule book than the other. The other ones were like 1 or 2 pages. Now, of course, I unfortunately did not read the rule books before this unboxing, similar to the other ones, because I wanted to get this unboxed for you guys as soon as possible. So we're just going to try to go over the items that come in it so we can get an idea of how it plays. So here are the locations. So the first one is Holla Batgirl. End of turn, you may swap a card from your hand with one of your face-up cards in the storyline. Nidavellir. You gain 1 attack token. You must discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to gain another. So you can get up to 2 attack tokens. Sanctum Sanctorum. So these seem to be all over the universe, right? So end of turn, you may place 1 action card from the pool to the threat or power up card. Asgard. End of turn, if you have 1 or 2 cards in your hand, you may draw 1 card. Volmir. You may KO another hero in this location to immediately clear a threat token. Oh, okay. I'm just going to kill Oddity so that way I can remove a threat token. That seems like a good idea. No, it doesn't. End of turn, you may discard 1 action token to draw 1 card. End of turn, you may gain 1 wild token for each hero in this location. Okay, so everybody comes to Wakanda, and you get you some wilds. Sanctuary, end of turn, you may move to another location. Thanos' Palace, end of turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to gain 2 tokens. So the other one, you gain 1 and discard to gain 2. This is doing the same thing, except for you have to discard to get the 2, whereas the other one, you at least got 1. Quantum Tunnel, end of turn, you may swap position any 2 hero cards in your choice in that storyline. So this, of course, is Ant-Man. Titan, the moon. So, of course, he is called the Mad Titan, not because of his size, but because he comes from Saturn, the moon in Titan. No, the moon is Titan. So, Titan, the moon of Saturn. That's what I was trying to say. In turn, you may move Thanos to this location. Good way to kill him, I guess. Avengers Mansion, the old school Avengers Mansion. End of turn, you may draw 3 cards and you have 3 in your hand. Now, of course, these locations can be mix and match because, a lot of these would be really cool in a regular game, like, your Avengers Mansion. You can put the Wakanda Fields in with your Black Panther, New York, throw Asgard in the Asgard expansion, maybe, So you can mix and match the locations. I didn't mention in the first video that had locations, but I think I remembered since then. So Villain Dashboard. Villain acts every 2. And then you have the villain dashboard here. Villain acts after every 2, is now vulnerable to damage. They draw 1 card. So it's okay, so that's the difference. So this one, 2 vulnerable. Heroes unlock this power-up card. Okay. And then this one, 2 cards, vulnerable, heroes immediately, and then you get to draw 1, which was the original game. So, I'm guessing we're going to see some power-up cards. We'll do them in the right order here. We won't do Thanos first, because that doesn't make sense. Alright. So, first is Ebony Maul. Heroes with any crisis token must play their hero card randomly on their turn, then they discard 1 crisis token. Heroes with any crisis token must play their hero card randomly. Okay. Bam. Deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to hero in Ebony Maul's location. Overflow. If you cannot place anything in your location, it gets 1 crisis token. Wow, he's got 4 hit points, though. That's going to take a minute. So, Proxima Midnight, what does she do? Bam, deal 1 damage to each hero in Proxima's location. Discard all civilians from her location. Increase the slaughter tracked by 1 plus the number discarded. Wow. You gotta save civilians. If one or more thug tokens can't be added, deal 1 damage to each hero in Proxima Midnight's location. If a civilian can't be added to location, increase the slaughter track by 1 for each you couldn't add. Wow, that is rough. And she's 4 hit points as well. Alright, special rules. When a hero is KO'd, Black Dwarf doesn't activate BAM, instead he plays another master card. Okay, so he's just milling through his deck. BAM, deal 1 damage. Well, he's not quite mill, because the ones that mill also says play it and then do it face down, right? So that way it doesn't actually take effect. This you're actually playing the card and the effect. BAM, deal 1 damage to heroes in Black Dwarf's location. Overflow, if you cannot deal it, deal 1 damage to each hero in that location where you couldn't. And he's a beefy boy. He's got 6 hit points in a 2-player game. And then the Mad King himself, 7 hit points. Special rules. When a hero is KO'd, Thanos doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, that hero is eliminated from the game and replaced by a new hero. Huh? Hero is KO'd, Thanos doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, that hero is eliminated from the game and replaced by... You have to pull out another hero. Oh, that's different. BAM. Deal 2 damage to each hero in Thanos' location. 1 damage to hero in an adjacent location. Overflow. For each token that can't be added location, turn the leftmost civilian token in that location into a thug. 1 or more thug can't be added to a location and there are no more civilian tokens there. Play another master plan. Holy cow! Villainous. So, like, saving people's bad. Because then you can't do that. Villainous plot. If the heroes lose, if the number of heroes eliminated from the game equals the starting number of heroes. So, 2, because you start with 2. But 1 person basically would be able to switch out. In a bigger game, I guess up to 3 people would be able to switch out the hero that they're playing. So this did come with an Infinity Gauntlet. And I'm going to tell you right now, what you're seeing in the camera is not an accurate color. To the eye in person, this is very coppery. To a camera, it looks gold. So that is one thing that a couple people have noticed. The other thing is with the Infinity Gauntlet, it is just a thin piece of plastic. It's not, it's not thick. It's just a vacuum seal because it's really just meant for the fun of putting, the different stones on top of it. And I'm probably putting these in the wrong spot. I forget what color goes where, but it's going to look pretty. And we're going to make it look pretty because we're going to put the stones on it. And it is pretty. But yeah, in this, it looks definitely gold. Nobody's been able to really take a good picture because those turn out gold as well. Don't know why. And that's probably why CMON didn't realize it. I would think they would have gotten a full prototype of it, right? But maybe they didn't. Maybe all they got was a photo, and the photo didn't look gold, so they kept changing the color until the photo looked gold, right? But yeah, so that is the Infinity Gauntlet, where Thanos is trying to catch his stones. So we're going to show Thanos last, right? So this one's a little bit less. You only get 4 villains. You don't get any heroes in this one. But there you go. I don't want to say his name. I think, what was this? Ebony Maul, right? So you got Ebony Maul. Has a little good detail there. Good detail on the base. Yeah, all these minis have been really well done. And CMON does really good minis. Not to say they're hit and miss, but I mean, they are hit and miss. They've got campaigns where they make real cheap minis, like I've heard, and we haven't got it. We did back the zombie side that just came out, but zombie side usually has the cheaper minis. And then you got ones like this that are just a higher quality. And it's usually your licensed products because, of course, Marvel, DC, because they have the Teen Titan Go, or the Teen Titans Go, and the what was the other one? Looney Tunes, right? They're going to make sure that those look the best they can. Here we go. Here is our Black Dwarf. Got all of his little pouches and pockets because you can't be a hero or a villain without pouches and pockets. Well, I guess spandex. Somebody said this in a board game geek forum. You can't have pockets in spandex, so that's where the pouches and belts came from. And Proxima Midnight, just looking all bad as she want to be. Love the hair. Like, that styling and the hair just look cool. And most of these haven't been too bad. Like, trying to get to where we need to go to paint the different elements isn't going to be too terribly difficult. I wanted to focus on my ring instead of her. And then the last mini, of course, is the Mad Titan himself. So he does have the Infinity Gauntlet, and you can paint all these, you know, different colors. Which I guess what we'll do, we'll paint these the right colors, then we'll know what color, what order to put them on the little plastic thing. But he's in his old school outfit. I like that. It's more of his classic style outfit. That's really cool. I can't tell if he's wearing I guess he's wearing a helmet. Well, yeah, he's wearing a helmet because I can see it there. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the line. Yeah, that's the division of the helmet line. And then we will give a quick rundown of these cards because there may be something that explains a little bit more about how this works, because it was talking about the powers on the one card. Okay, so we do have the Infinity Stones. So I know that is part of it, is him trying to, of course, capture the Infinity Stones. Space Stone. Infinity Battles. Place a card in Thanos' deck and play another Master Plan card. Thanos. From now on, heroes must ignore one move. Mind Stone. Infinity Battles. Place this card on Thanos' deck and play another Master Plan card. So the way these work is you have two ways you can play these. Same as the other ones. You can either play the mode in the book, or you can just play each villain as a one-off. So this is if you're playing that Infinity Battle mode. So from now on, heroes must play their hero card randomly. Soul Stone. Thanos gains 6 health. Holy cow. Reality Stone. Put all already completed mission cards back into play. Oh, that is just... Yeah, this you lose. This is a loss. If this happens and it doesn't happen near the beginning of the game, that is pretty much game over. You want somebody who can find this card and put it on the bottom. Time Stone. Play 2 other Master Plan cards. Wow, so he does 3. This is 1. This is 2. And then 2 other ones. So that's 3 total. That is bonkers. Power Stone. Thanos. Deal 1 damage to each hero in the game. Alright, okay, so here are the power-ups. So this is when you unlock the 3rd section. Or the other side, right? On the back side it said you gained a power-up. So, okay. Alright, so I'm kind of... Alright, so you have punch, 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 punch. Move, move, plus punch. Move, move, plus punch. So this is the main thing. Then you have these 4 punches. So again, since I haven't read the rule, I can't tell you what these are for. But it appears as though you're either only allowed to... Well, I was going to say you can only do it so many times, but... Yeah, it looks like maybe you're only allowed to do it 4 times. Yeah, because it's all based off that one symbol. And this one, oh, because it's wild. So you do 1, 2, 3, and then wild to defeat. That's a quest item, though. Huh. So I apologize, I don't know exactly what those do, but I do think that, yeah, that you can use it that many times, your power-up. And then here are your villain cards. I'm just not going to really go through these. I just want to see if there's any henchmen. I love the henchmen. One of the things I said I wish they did was I wish they made minis of the henchmen, right? Because then you could have them on the map, on the board. I think that would just look cool, you know, being able to actually fight against one of the henchmen. Where was Glaive? We'll look at Thanos's though. Okay, so they're actually mixed up because there's... Okay, so they put the threats first. Okay, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so here's Thanos. So he has the Chitauri. Each... Oh, you have to do 3 damage. 3 damage. Okay, so there's only 2. Why is there only 2 of those? Do you shuffle? Maybe you shuffle the other guy's cards in with his, because he's only got 2. Holy cow! You don't want those. And then here is his regular. Yeah, just his regular cards. There we go, guys. That is everything in the Marvel United Infinity Gauntlet box. Right now we have a poll. Now, I don't know if this video will go up before that poll is done, but I can tell you right now in the poll, this is what's winning. And I'm a little bit afraid of what this is going to entail to be able to actually win this mode. So again, if you want to vote in that poll, because you want to see us try to play this, or maybe you like one of the other boxes we've opened up, you can check those out on the community tab. And with that, guys, I'm still trying to box things up while I'm talking to you. If you want to see the rest of the unboxings, those videos are up on YouTube. If you want to see the future unboxings, make sure you hit that bell notification, subscribe button, all that YouTube stuff. Until next time, guys. Peace.